This is New Jersey.
I think my best items are the dishes and, well, I really like these bowls. I especially like this one because this belonged to a mixer that broke, and I used this bowl a lot. And actually, you know what? If I don't sell it, I'm gonna take it.
What's the one thing that you're holding on to that you know you need to get rid of?
My sense of security, my independence, the part of me that's feral, the wild part of me. You know, because this move involves living with someone else. So, you know, in living with someone else, I feel that I'm going to need to weigh my actions with how it's going to affect someone else, which is really, I don't know if I really remember what that's like, so I'm going to have to focus on that, and I really want to be good at that. I want to be good at considering my partner in the decisions that I make that will affect him. And I haven't had to do that for a very long time. I've been, well, I've lived here 26 years, and for the last 19 years I've lived alone. So for 19 years I've just done whatever I want, whenever I want. And often we'll eat popcorn or raw vegetables for dinner, and, you know, in coming home, I have to, you know, either communicate whether or not I'm going to be home, if I'm going to make dinner, or if we're going to go get something together. So something like that, you know, it's a little stressful. I don't really have a wide variety of dishes I'm good at, so I have to be a better cook. So the pressure is on. Plus my boyfriend's Italian. He's just naturally a very good cook, and I am not. This is the old place where I used to live until a week ago. Floor 2 of 151 Bridge Avenue. And I moved in here in, well, late May of 1988. So my lease was officially from June 1st, 1988 to May 31st, 2014.
This is your first time back to the space after you've moved out.
Yep. This is a rock band sticker, and that is a rock sticker that I put in there. What band is this? I can't think of the name of it now. But this little sticker is the silhouette of a woman playing a guitar with like long hair and her hair is flying. It's like a pro-choice rock and roller kind of sticker. That's Toad the Wet Sprocket sticker, but you can't see it because they put the wood in front of the glass. I have known other people who've lived in one place for many, many years, and then, you know, talked to them while they were making their move and going someplace else. And it just didn't really occur to me that even when you are going someplace that's going to be wonderful, it's still sad to leave home. Yeah, it's nice they came to
This was what was this room for
This
you?
is the living room. The living room, and actually in the early years it was band practice room. My band used to practice in here. The drum kit would go over there in the corner. And The lead guitarist would be here. I'd be there by the door. The rhythm guitarist would be over here. It's just, it's difficult because you know, for me, I still feel like I need to go home now. Like every day for the past week, I've at a certain point in the day, I feel like, okay, well, I've tidied up here and I got to get ready to go home now. And then I remember I'm already home. The reality of things is that everything is on loan from the planet. So you never really own anything. And certainly, having been a renter for 26 years, I always knew that I didn't own this place, but still it was my home. And but it's all on loan from the planet. Everything, even the body that carries my spirit around. That's all borrowed from the planet. And
so when you die, it's like you're moving out of your space.
Yeah. This is a decent color. Look at this closet. Isn't that awesome? And also something that's really nice for me is that I'm not alone anymore, which is nice, and not only am I not alone, but I have a really lovely partner who, is just as happy as I am to have somebody really good. So I would not be making this move if it weren't for him, because he is that special. And I don't want him to think that my tears mean that I regret moving, that I wished I had stayed in my apartment, because that's not it at all. That's not it. I don't feel like I made a mistake or anything, but I think it's going to take me a while to not be sad about it anymore. I used to go out on the roof a lot, at night especially, sit out here. I had a little set of steps to go out on the roof. And so I'd sit out on the roof and see that pear tree? In springtime, that tree will be white with blossoms, and then one day they'll just start falling and it'll look like a parade has gone through. It'll be like all this confetti on the car, and then the pears come in and the raccoons come to eat them, the squirrels, the groundhogs, the possums. Everybody eats. And the tree produces a lot of pears. That's a pretty tall tree for a pear tree. But that's probably the most special feature about this house, is that pear tree.
What's the most beautiful thing you ever saw?
Kindness. Someone being kind when it's necessary or needed, or when you can tell somebody really needs an act of kindness. To watch somebody actually perform that act of kindness.
What's one thing you know for certain is true?
Is that what's true for me today may not be true for me tomorrow. Because the truth is always changing. I know that because it happens all the time. All the time. Today I'm right, I know I'm right, and then tomorrow I go, oh, I was so wrong. Oh yeah, the truth is fluid. The truth, what's true for me is going to change. I count on that.
And then the last question I have for you is what is love?
It's really easier to think about what love isn't. And I say that all the time. It's so much easier to be able to point out what's masquerading as love, what isn't love. It's so much harder for us to really know what is love. So what I think is love is whatever brings out what's best in us. If it brings out the best in me, that's love. If it brings out the best in, my friends, my partners, my associates, the community, whatever brings out the best in human beings, that's love. And if they're not showing their best, they're not in the state of love. So that's it.